Hello, everyone, and welcome to Key World Studios. Today, I just want to have a quick talk about how important it is to practice the piano every day. In order to become a better pianist, you must practice, 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 practice. And the question is, okay, what do I need to practice on? Because you may know that you may know how important it is to practice, but what do you actually practice on? What do you practice on? It's all based on what type of pianist you desire to become. So, is it important to practice multiple genres? Yes, but the main focus is to practice what you desire to become. So if you desire to become a classical pianist, it's different from being a gospel pianist. Um, and so it's great to have the foundation of um, classical music, because in classical music you play a lot of scales, especially if you're playing Mozart songs. You're playing a lot of scales, you're playing a lot of arpeggios. And in gospel, you're playing a lot of chords, a lot of tritones. And so it is a different style, and you want to make sure that you are staying focused on what you desire to become as a pianist. But in every genre, no matter what type of pianist you are, you must practice your major and minor scales, because it also, if you want to be a creative pianist, meaning that you want to create your own songs, okay, great. Or if you just want to learn how to play songs from the radio, okay, great. But no matter what type of pianist you are, you have to practice the major and minor scales, because that is going to help you to learn to play in every key, major scales and minor scales, and it's going to help you learn what key you are playing in. So if you hear a song in the key of F major, then you have to know all of your notes within the F major scale. Okay? There is a difference between F major scale and F minor scale. F minor scale, you have A flat in the scale instead of A. So you have, okay, you also have D flat. So there is a difference. So instead of playing F G A, you're playing F G A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F. Okay? So you have to know the sound of each key, and the scales will help you learn to know what key you're in. And so you have to understand the music key. Like if you're hearing a song in the key of C major, you have to know the atmosphere of C major, okay? Because there are so many songs just within the key of C major alone. And so within the key of C major, you know that there are no sharps and no flats. It's just all white keys. When you play a chord, okay? All of the chords that I just played was on the white keys. There were no black keys in the key of C major. So I think it is so important that we don't miss the foundation of practicing the major and minor scales, and learning who you want to become as a pianist. So you don't want to feel like you're wasting time. Like sometimes you may be practicing, and sometimes you may feel like, okay, why am I practicing this again? Why am I practicing that? And then um, most of the times, I'm just going to speak from my experience, most of the times I end up quitting on that particular song that I was practicing because I didn't know why I was practicing it. I just felt like, oh, the song sounds good, so let me practice it. Okay, so you don't necessarily want to feel the pressure of learning every single song from start to finish. The main thing that you want to do is to learn how to play by ear, learn your major and minor scales, and learn the piano theory. Okay? When it comes to classical music, sheet music is required because there are so many notes being played within the classical piece that it is going to require you to read sheet music. But if you are a gospel pianist, if you're a creative, jazz, you don't need sheet music. You don't necessarily need sheet music unless you want to learn how to play hymns and you're a beginner and you just want to see what you're playing. Sheet music is great for you, but for the most part, sheet music is not required as a gospel pianist or a creative improvisational pianist. And so, what is required is learning to play by ear. You must learn to play by ear if you are a gospel pianist. You must learn to play by ear if you even if you create your own songs. Like improvisation and playing by ear is kind of two different things because you don't necessarily need to learn to play by ear if you're creating your own song. However, you must know what key you are in and what scale you are playing in. So if you are creating a song in the key of G major, then you have to make sure that you're staying within the G major range. Now, of course, you can change keys, which a lot of people, when they create their songs, they change their keys, and that's totally fine. But you want to make sure that you stay within the atmosphere of G major, okay? So that is the basics of learning to become a better pianist, a well-rounded pianist. Should you play different genres? Absolutely. But the foundation cannot be overlooked, which is learning to play your major minor scales, learning to play by ear, reading sheet music, and creating your own music. Okay? So thank you all for watching. I hope this has helped you all to become a better pianist. I hope this has encouraged you to keep going, keep pressing. Don't give up as a pianist. If you know that God is calling you to be a pianist, please do not give up, because there is an anointing that is placed inside of you that people are waiting for, people are waiting to see. And the more you exercise your gifts, the more you practice, the more you become who God has created you to be. And people will appreciate you for that. And you will appreciate yourself. You will have more confidence in yourself. You would just feel like a better pianist all the way around. I remember there were a point in time in my life where I felt like I didn't even want to claim myself as a pianist because I didn't practice. I didn't practice enough. And it has hurt me because of just not having a desire to practice. But now I know how important it is to practice the piano and what to practice on. And so it, you have to know that it's important to practice and why it's important to practice and what to practice on. That's so important, okay? So just giving you all some tips on becoming a better pianist. I hope that you all have enjoyed this video today. I will be posting more videos each week. And so stay tuned, and I will talk to you all again soon. Bye bye.